What's going on? Yeah. Did you bring me anything? No? Did you bring me anything? No? Do you guys have any money I can borrow? No. Come say hi. You gotta look in the camera.
Yeah. Huh.
No. Have a sip of your water?
What are you doing in your life?
What am I doing? That's a good question. None of us really know. We just all kind of fake it.
You mean that?
Yeah?
For real? Is it okay to watch a show? Because Molly's like,
Okay, you can watch a show, but let me finish this real quick, okay? I just got started, so give me like 10 minutes. If you guys only knew how many times I tried to record this today, you'd say, man, just give up, but it's not in me. Let's chat about setting your rates. Now, for Noah and I, we run a production company, Early Bird Films. I'd say we took 3 years to raise our rates. We took way too long, but when we did, man, it made a big difference. So the reason that I wanted to chat a bit about this is because we're doing quotes all the time. We get requests for quotes a lot. And that's because of that is the connections we've made in this business over 6+ years. So you're not going to get requests for quotes if nobody knows who you are, right? So we're known in this area, and that's why that happens. So when we're doing those requests for quotes, we're always going back and forth on what we can deliver, what we should add, that kind of thing. But there's a few things that remain the same. I want to chat about that, setting your base rates. Now, this is not an easy thing to do, finding out what your competitors are charging. For us, we did find out generally some ballpark numbers, so we were able to base our rates kind of on where they were, where we were, where we're going, and let's settle somewhere there. Set your rate and base all of your pricing off that. Sounds very basic, but there's times where you can just go like, well, let's this number looks good. Don't do that. Start off and be consistent with your pricing. Start off with your rates. So for us, it's, well, we need a DP, and that DP has gear. So those two things combined, here's the dollar figure. You need an audio tech because we're doing interviews. This is the audio tech's rate, and this is the gear rate. Here's our editing day rate. We don't do half days. There's a reason we don't do half days. Everybody takes advantage. Oh, it's only going to take a few hours. Never takes 2 hours. You got the setup. You got the offloading of footage. You got the delivery of footage. It never takes 2 hours. So don't do half day rates. So raise your rates if you're in a position where your skill level has gotten better. You want different clientele. You think you're ready to go to that next level. Raise your rates. Don't wait. When we did that, we started getting better, higher paying jobs. And we started competing on a different level, to be honest with you. And we didn't want to do it. I still feel guilty when I'm charging for certain projects. I'm like, it's too much for them. But, sometimes I've done a project. I'm like, we should charge like way more. Don't wait 3 years to raise your rates. There's always going to be a cousin Ricky or an uncle Bobby who'll do it for cheaper. Let your client go to that guy and get it done cheaper. This happened with us with one of our retainer clients. He kept getting messages in his DMs. I can do those videos, but way cheaper. I said to him, Maddie, just do it, man. Give the guy a shot. Why wouldn't you? $200? That's nothing. You spend triple that to boost a video. Like, go ahead, try him out. He did. Terrible. But you know what? It was a lesson for him to learn that, like, you're not going to bring our price down by showing me someone who can do it for cheaper, because there's always going to be someone who can do it for cheaper. This is our price. This is what we're giving you. This is our deliverable. This is our worth. And with Matt, it's been a long working relationship. And, retainer clients, I'll just say this. They're not all they're cracked up to be. So I used to think getting retainer clients would be how we'd survive as a business, frankly. I thought that was our ticket to longevity. And I actually think it can stagnate the growth of your company because you're locked in. You're locked in at that rate. You're locked in at those deliverables every month. And while that can be nice, having that consistent work, like, you could just get a job too. Like, I'm trying to run a production company that's successful and trying to make money. I don't want to deal with agencies if I don't have to. I don't want to deal with middlemen. I want to deal directly with the client, and I want to take home my worth. That's kind of our philosophy. Retainer clients are great. We have a couple, like I mentioned, but they can also stagnate your growth because you're dedicating your time every month to them. You can't dedicate it to other things. Just think about that. The last thing I just want to chat with you briefly about is how you're structuring your quotes, how you're presenting everything to your client. Pretty pictures, all that stuff are just mandatory this day and age when you're doing your pitching. But when you're laying out your price structure, make sure that you're giving, for us, it's always a marketing person within a town or a city or a government agency or a brand or some sort of corporate company. Whoever the marketing person is, they're the ones who are bringing it to their boss. So we're trying to bring them the best package possible that they can then pass along in confidence, knowing A, we can deliver, and B, look what we're getting from, like, we're getting content for a month or 6 months for this launch or for this product, for this whatever, this thing. So really think of it that way. Think of you're trying to make someone else's life easier and fill up their content calendar. So maybe they come to you with like, hey, can we get a quote for one video? Come back to them and say, and in conversation, just say like, would you be interested if I presented maybe more than just one video? Because I think from one video, you could cut a lot of other content. And that additional editing keeps you busy and gives them more content. It's kind of a win-win, right? You can get the price up a bit, and you can also give them more, and they'll be happier. You can also do this little trick I like to do, which is, we were going to shoot drone shots anyway for the brand project, but we have a line on there that's like drone operator licensed, commercially licensed, 5 million insurance. It's something crazy like that. Because of the work we do in the tourism sector, we have stupid insurance. Anyway, I like to, everything we're giving them, I like to write it out and show them, right? Don't just assume they know what you're doing, the equipment you're using, the gear you have, the time it takes. Don't assume that stuff. Show them. It'll puff up your quote, and it'll help maybe justify your price, especially if you're going to raise your rates.